Hello, and good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whenever. I sure hope you're not watching this in the morning, because otherwise you're about to get a toothache. So, we are going to be tasting some cool treats. I have no idea what this says. I have no idea what this says, and there's some language on this one that I'm not exactly certain. Don't really know what they say, but they taste delicious. So, as I said, if you're watching this in the morning, you're gonna get a stomachache or your teeth might hurt. And got some water to wash all this down. I'm basically just gonna be eating and trying out these snacks until I feel sick to my stomach. Yep. But that might be a while because I have no self-control. None whatsoever. Although some of these I have already, as you can see, since I opened, I've already opened a lot of these actually. And by some of them, I mean all of them. Yeah. Alright. So, first up, I'm gonna start with these. These are peach gummy candies. It says it's by a company called Kasugai. I hope I said that right. These are from Japan, or at least so they tell me. I just get them at a market that sells a bunch of stuff. They are peach gummy candy. It says the peach is the fruit with the longest history in the Orient. Japan grows its own original kind, white peach. Enjoy the juicy flavor of real peaches in Kasugai peach gummy candy. And they're gluten-free, and I sure hope so. Not that I'm allergic, that would just be weird if it was in here. So, you can read Japanese. Tell me what any of this says. And they come in like these cute, like, soft petal pink little packages, individual packages for snacking. I apologize for the angle of this also. Filming this on a phone is not cool. But you know, whatever, you make do. Just look how cute they are. Squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. I love these. Squish, squish. Squish, squish. Alright. They're really good, and they're really juicy, and they taste exactly like peaches. Not in texture, but in flavor. It is amazing how accurate they taste. I love them. I think they're only like $3 or $4 or something like that. Either way, I can't help myself with them, and I love them. Probably can hear my dogs shuffling about. I try to keep them in the other room because I don't think anybody wants to hear large dogs breathing, but now we're gonna move to these the Japanese style green tea mochi. I have no idea if these actually are from Japan or not, but I really don't care because they taste good. I don't care how authentic or unauthentic they are. But they taste great to me. So when I was a kid, I came across this exact kind. Don't know what flavor, but I hated them. And I was like, ugh, these are terrible. And then when I was an adult and I became a giant nerd, I was like, I want to try Japanese foods. Because, you know, everyone went through that bizarre nerd phase. And I loved them. And I was like, wow, I was like a total idiot. As you can see, I could not help myself when I bought them. I have absolutely no self-control when it comes to snacks. And I ate 3. Yeah, I ate 3. There's only 6, so I ate half of them, and I just bought these yesterday in the evening. It hasn't even been 24 hours. So, again, I have no idea what that says, but if someone does, tell me. But mochi, to my understanding, are like made with like some like sweet rice flour. But they like, it coats your hands. I don't know. Oh, sorry. There's some people walking around upstairs and now there's water going and this is probably not very relaxing. But, so yeah. I love how this like squishes. It's so good. I'll try to like coat this evenly with the flour. Otherwise, you like will take a bite and then like you just get like a mouthful of like flour. And it's like sweeter than regular flour. I don't know if you can hear it. Squish, squish, squish. I don't know if you can hear it. Squish, 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 squish. I'm squishing about. But, you know, it still tastes like flour. But, like, good? It's not like eating a whole... Whatever, I'm just gonna eat it. But this is so good. You kind of get, like flour caked around your mouth, but, you know, it's whatever. It just feels kind of like crusty and weird, but it's so good that you don't care. And I think this is like made with like bean paste or like red bean paste. I don't actually know. It just tastes great. I probably should have done some research before this, but you know what? I just kind of wanted the excuse to eat these. I'm not gonna lie. The store that I buy these from has like 3 different kinds. I think there's like red, just like the red bean flavor, and then there's like this one, the green tea, and then there's also I think taro. I'm not actually sure. Like I said, I just like the green tea ones a lot. When I was in college, I used to have a Costco membership, and then I think it stuck in my teeth. When I was in college, I used to have a Costco membership, and in the frozen food section, they would sell mochi ice cream, which is like, instead of having like that sticky bean paste flavoring thing in the middle, it would have ice cream, like flavored ice cream, and then like the outside would be like the regular mochi, and then they'd be frozen and then coated in like the sweet rice flour, or at least that's what I think it's coated in. I'm probably wrong about what it's coated in, but you know what, it's whatever. They still taste good, and I'm gonna keep eating them until I die. or until they stop importing them into the United States, you know, whichever comes first. But like, I want to eat another one, but I know that they're gonna, oh my god, someone who keeps like, I can't tell if that's a person or if that's my dog. My dog weighs more than me. It's like 120 pounds, 30 pounds, something crazy. Or someone's mowing about, or whatever. I can try and wait for them to stop walking around, but that's probably not going to happen. And now they're like getting ice. Okay, that's a person. So much annoyance. Whatever. Happy, happy, fun times. Look at this caramel rabbit. It's so... I can't squish it too much because it's like... I've had these already. I've had everything on this table already. I don't know who I was fooling, trying to say like, oh my gosh, look. I've never eaten these things. I did put these away. I'll get too full too fast. If I am not sick by the end of this, I'm gonna have another one of those. But they're so good. Oh my god. Now these are like a little Ghirardelli dark chocolate and sea salt caramel rabbit. Oh my god, so good. I'm just like the grossest human being. I just like shovel everything in my mouth. I don't even do that thing where like people are like, I'm gonna take a little bite and I'm going to like savor it and I'm gonna like see what notes it hits. I'm like, I don't do that. I shovel it all in my mouth and I'm like, it's good, yeah, it tastes good, good job. Doesn't matter. I eat whatever garbage you throw at me. I even eat dollars for chocolate. I don't care. And this is like really like, it's really thin chocolate. So, you know, it's gonna, whatever, I'm biting it. God, they will not stop walking around. Get your popcorn, sit down, and watch Dancing with the Stars already. It's already on TV, my god. You're gonna miss your show, man. I'm not letting... I keep opening doors and stomping about, my gosh. Pull up a chair. I'm so unprofessional. Whatever. 4 years of film school, what? That's what happened when you're poor and you can't afford good equipment or a sound booth. Whatever. Get another sip of water. I started to eat that chocolate and caramel. It started sticking to the rice powder that was in my mouth, and I thought I was going to choke, but I ended up not. It's probably going to make a different sound if I take more water out of it, right? I can't tell. Oh my god, that door. I really hope you can't hear that. Oh my god. This is my dinner. I'm eating candy for dinner. I'm a child. Okay. Let's get these out of the way because I like these, but I don't like these enough to keep eating these. Or want to have these as the last thing that is on the menu. For a short while, I had a Nature Box subscription, and it was pretty good. I'd say these were one of the better things on there. I'm not a fan of like a lot of dry snacks. It's really rare when I do like a dry snack. I usually like moist or crunchy snacks like gummies and mochi, and I think that's why I really like them. I probably should show what these are. But I do like these. These are creme brulee peanuts. I probably shouldn't show the NutriBox logo too long. I mean, they're pretty good. I don't actually know what they taste like because I've never actually had creme brulee, so I hope that's what they taste like. I mean, they're pretty good. They're crunchy. You want a crunchy sweet snack. I mean, honestly, to me, it just tastes like caramel coated peanuts. But you know, to each their own. In the package, it says that it's a peanut with a classic French twist. And they start with extra charged Virginia peanuts, gently roasted in small batches and add a crisp of sugar coating, crunchy shell. Yeah, you know, good stuff. Try to press the air out of it. Let's just roll that up. I mean, they taste good, but I can't eat too many at a time. Maybe a handful. Ooh, I'm starting to feel the, man, you should have ate like actual dinner before you did this. But, you know, bad decisions, YOLO. Let's do this. Oh, man. I'm trying to decide how I want to layer this stomach ache. Right. Okay, let's do these so I can get these out of the way. Because these are... they're so loud. I am not a drummer. I was not trained in drumming. Can you tell? So these are like called break-in jawbreaker candies. That's probably way too loud. I'm gonna do it softer. Okay. I really hope these don't go flying everywhere. But they're like itty bitty, like cinnamon candies. I'm actually not sure if it's cinnamon or if it's cherry. I really can't tell. They taste like red. It's like, oh, this is a red candy. Yep. That was a red candy. This kind of tastes like red Pez, but with a harder outer candy shell. I've actually had these for like 4 years, so let's hope I don't die. I don't know what the expiration date is on them. Stuff like this. It is okay. I mean, they taste like every other candy. I mean, the only reason you're gonna buy this is for like the little adorable Mario tin. I mean, look at his face. Look at that giant honker nose. His little Italiano mustache that probably isn't really Italian, and it's probably a slightly racist depiction of Italians. But, you know, whatever. It's a multi-million, if not multi-billion-dollar franchise or IP. So, you know what? Nintendo can just do whatever they want at this point. It's whatever. I wish I was a multi-billion-dollar company. So, you know what? Kudos to them. They made it work. From playing cards to plumbers. Alright, let's do this before I start to feel the consequences for my poor eating habit actions. This isn't even half the stuff in my pantry. This is just most of the stuff that I really enjoy. It's really sad. I don't know how I'm alive. I barely eat anything of good substance. I try, and I'm like, oh man, I had really good soup today. And I was like, okay, awesome. Now I can eat like a just friggin' animal later that got into the dumpster. Like, total raccoon diet. That's what I've got. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have a bite of hamburger, and I'm gonna dunk some prawns in the river, and then I'm gonna eat trash. And that's my diet. Man, I should be dead by now. So, these are called Stroop waffles, and the first time I had these was actually this year. I was on a plane coming from California, And this adorable flight attendant came over and was like, "Hello, would you like a snack?" And I was like, "Yes, I would like a snack." And they gave me some hot red rose tea, and they gave me one of these stroopwafels, which is soft toasted chocolate waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla. This is the chocolate caramel one. When I was on the plane, I had like a honey caramel one. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But I saw these at the store, and I was like, ooh, I'll try this flavor instead. So like, what you're supposed to do is like, when you see on this picture is let's put together. You take this. Oh god, stomachache setting in. You take this and kind of click 2 pizza cookies or whatever, and they're smushed together with caramel in the center. And you're supposed to take a hot beverage, and then like, visual aid. Oh my god, hopefully it doesn't fall in. Okay, so this cup is too big, so I have to hold it like this. But normally you'd put it over your hot beverage, and then you let it sit there for a little bit, and then it gets warm from the hot beverage and all the steam, like going up to the bottom of it. It's probably not like it's probably more like but it heats up the caramel in the center and makes it like gooey and delicious. And then you eat so many of these, you feel absolutely terrible. Oh my god, I am making such a disaster of both this table and my body. There we go. It's so good. Okay. Caramel. So good. They're a little dry though, so it's best to have them with like coffee or cider or tea or hot chocolate. You know, literally anything. Oh my god. I realized I have like a whole other half of this to eat. I don't know, food videos would be great. You love listening to people try different snacks. Oh man, yeah, you should do it. I say so I shovel a bunch of garbage into my mouth. I literally had a cup of pulled pork with barbecue sauce today for lunch, and that was it. It came with like bread, you know, to make it a sandwich, but it came with 2 slices of white bread. So as soon as like I opened it up, it was like soaking wet. It was disgusting. And I just kind of like scraped off all of the pork and put it onto like the tin foil. I just like ate it with a fork. I'm not about to eat squishy, gross white bread. I don't care how Gavin-free that sounds. I am not. Whoa. I am not eating mushy bread. It's disgusting. We all gotta have a couple of standards in our life. Yeah, man. I accidentally knocked the camera. Almost done. And slowly feel my body readying pitchforks right at the pit of my stomach.
They're like getting the torches ready and they're gonna light them soon and like storm the castle, which is my brain. And they're gonna be like, why did you do that? Why did you not think this through? And my brain's gonna be like, complain to the heart, man. Go complain to her heart. She wanted to do this. She thought with her heart, not with her brain. But the stomach pitchfork people are not gonna care. And they're just gonna obliterate me anyway. Because of malnutrition. And the brain will agree. And I also say, oh, she's a little crazy, right? I mean, she's now narrating herself like she's from the movie Osmosis Jones or something. And the image, someone is like upstairs making a ton of noise and it's bothering me. Whatever. Okay. Oh boy. Mistakes were made. Oh my god. Okay. Ah, crap. I completely forgot about this dude. This is Hawaiian Punch Taffy. Because, you know, you didn't hate yourself enough until you had Hawaiian Punch Taffy. And you think, like, oh my god, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so juicy. It's not. It tastes like somebody just took white taffy and then opened up a packet of Kool-Aid and just mushed them together. And it's not bad, but it's just cavity inducing. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to the famous thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yes. No self-control. With every bite, the body hates me slightly more. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. It's a cookie. It's like everybody's had a Famous Amos or something like it. It's like a shortbread chocolate chip cookie. They don't really taste good unless you have milk, but I have water, so it's like, you know, I extra hate myself. And I'm gonna eat the whole thing in one bite because YOLO. Oh dear god, why? It like becomes paste in your mouth. It's like if glue could become a cookie, that's what it turns into once you chew it. The flavor's still great, but man, is it crumbly. I'm not a fan of shortbread cookies that much. At least that's what I think this is, but I'm not actually sure. There's not enough water in the world to help that. Okay. Now the piece de resistance. Presenting the Hawaiian Punch snack. That's gonna ruin me. Alright. Let's do this. Strap in, children. You want to see a grown adult just destroy themselves in less than an hour? Because I've got a surprise for you. It's blue. I mean, what you expect. I've actually only had the red ones because I like red Hawaiian Punch and pretty much nothing else. So, but I ran out because I didn't actually think that I was going to incorporate these into a video. Otherwise, I would have saved one. So we're going to try the blue. And we're going to see if it's any good. Mm. Hmm. So fun story. These don't taste good. At least not for me. It tastes very artificial sweetenery. Oh no, I'm as surprised as you. They do not taste like blue raspberry or whatever I was expecting. Isn't like blue maybe fruit punch? Because it doesn't taste like that either. Or maybe it's like tropical fruit? I mean, it doesn't taste like that either. Oh god, it's sticking to my teeth. This is awful. It's like eating cement that's slowly drying. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that's over. So I will never eat this again. I'm going to take the rest of the flavors that I have of these that are not red, and I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna write free on them, and I'm gonna bring them to work and see if anybody else wants them. And if not, then, you know, I don't know. I really don't know, because I would hate to throw them away, but I also would love to throw them away. But maybe someone else will enjoy them, and then I won't have to feel guilty. But not for me. The red ones at least mask up the super artificial flavor. Although, like, I like taffy, but I like good taffy. I'm a little picky sometimes. Like chocolate, I'll eat whatever. Cookies, almost whatever. I like the chewy ones, so I don't like shortbread. I like things that are gooey and like soft, moist. Sorry, that was a cringe word. What's this? This is like a pile of shame. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh right, 8, 9. Wow, I ate 9 things. 9 different things that are not good for me. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so well, extra calories, I guess, because I could use it. Yikes. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this, because I did, and then I slowly didn't. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. But I probably should have picked slightly healthier options, or at least options that didn't stick to my stomach so much, or that weren't, or at least ones that weren't so sugary. But at least I'm glad that I had some water to balance this out a little bit. Not like water's super healthy for you. It's just like, congratulations, you drank water, yay, you know, you're not dehydrated for another couple hours. Alright, I'm taking all this back upstairs. So, subscribe or subscribe if you would like to see more of whatever it is that I'm offering. This. I do have fun making these videos. And I do hope that you enjoy them and are able to get some sleep out of them, or just maybe some comedy or whatever it is that everybody does when they listen to these, because when I listen to them, it's to help me sleep, but sometimes I use them to get through like work, like if I have to like type out a long thing or something. So enjoy and have a really nice evening or morning or afternoon
eternity. Goodbye.